This week on the White Knuckle Web Show, we're revisiting John Mulligan's 2014 season in Kentucky. This season turned out to be somewhat different. After all the planning, all the minerals, all the trail cameras, right at the time that bow season came in, John finds out that he might be losing the exclusive rights to the property right at the start of gun season. This episode starts now.
Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand?
I'm pretty sure it's a yes, it is.
Oh my God, he's a giant. The shot looked good.
It's all I want every year right there. Look at this thing.
What do you think of that?
That is huge.
Bam!
Perfect. Came right in.
Man, finally. We've been looking forward to this all year. We've been planning and talking about what we're going to do and we finally get to do it. So this is a spot that we actually have trail camera pictures of Johnny Cash last night. Not going to waste any time. We're going to try to get out here and get after it. Which one is it? He's looking this way. Here he comes. Do you see him? Is that Cash? That's Cash. He's hard-horned. Did he seriously just bed down? No, he's back up. Come on, big boy. Dude, that was exhausting. I just had a staring contest with a white-tailed deer. When he came back, I just thought he was going to come down this side. But when he went that way, I thought maybe he was going to circle. He was, 50 yards? Dude, that close. I thought we had him. So Johnny Cash has been up to some tricks ever since he lost his velvet. He's completely opposite, timetable-wise, of what he was doing, and now on a different side of the farm. Thank goodness for covert trail cameras, because if not, we'd have been hunting on the other side of the farm still. Cameras say he's here. They don't lie. So that's why we're here. All right, so today is day 4 in Kentucky. This is the new set that we hung last night in the dark. This way is how Johnny Cash has been coming in. One day he went up that way, one day he went this way. I think this is his preferred route. How far away? He's about 50 yards. Is he coming this way? Where's he at? At like 12 o'clock, about 50 yards coming down the hill. I can't hear you. At like 12 o'clock, 50 yards. You are where? Where's he at now? He's at like 1 o'clock. man, Johnny Cash, he came in from a place that we've never seen him come in from. The problem is once he showed up, he was like 40 yards at one point. But there's no way that Mike could tell me because he was so close. Seeing your hit list buck 3 times on video, it's kind of tough to swallow. Especially, like I said, being in bow range tonight. We saw our first rub on a tree coming in, so my fear is that easy pattern of more early season stuff is about ready to go away. And hopefully he doesn't turn into a ghost and just completely vanish. This is set number 3. Set number 2 hung in the dark. This is our best one yet in the dark. We do have a trail camera picture of Johnny Cash yesterday, about 40 yards away. I'll be honest, I mean, that's Johnny Cash 3 times on video. That's heartbreaking, you know?
I thought you were gonna take your safety harness off and just jump there for a second.
You know, a lot of that is my fault. I decided on one hit list buck. And it's not that I'm that greedy and I just really wanted that one deer. We don't have a lot of hunting property. And I'm not made of money, so I can't go out and buy a big farm. So I'm hunting leased land. And we were just fortunate that we had a 5-year-old buck show up on camera. And, you know, then it became an obsession for Johnny Cash. Believe me, I wish I had 24 hit list bucks, but I don't. You got what you got, you make the most of it, and appreciate, you know, that you even get some land to hunt. It's truly a privilege. That's the way I look at it.
After 17 days of hunting hard in the early season, October 4th, it all finally came together. It's not the 3rd time that counts, it's the 4th time that's the charm on this one.
We just got a mirror of Johnny Cash. Did it. We did it. Yes. We did it. Oh my God. I'm not kidding you. Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand? Shot's a little high, but at that downward angle, I think we got love. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, dude. I have been holding my freaking bow in my hand for 15 minutes, holding it up. I mean, not to sound like a wuss, but my arm was getting tired. Not in a million years did I think the shot would come over here on the cow side.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, son. We haven't filmed the recovery yet. I need you a little bit longer. Don't be falling out of the tree.
Dude, let's pack. I want to get down. I want to see blood while we still got some light. Got any blood yet? Well, that's what I like about lighted knocks. Oh, dude, look at that. Beautiful.
All the way through.
Yeah. All right. I see blood on the tree. See it on the side. Is that my blood or is that the deer's blood?
Ow.
Dude, look to your left. 10 o'clock.
I see white. You see white?
I see white.
If we were thinking correctly, we would have put the rhino down here and just, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Just open up the bed and he could have fallen right into it.
Just got our hands on Johnny Cash. 45 yards. That was as far as he went. 2014 Kentucky buck. This guy right here, this is the one that we set our sights on. He's a 5-year-old buck. Just an 8-pointer, typical 8-pointer, and he's not the biggest buck in the world, but he was the dominant buck, and we could see him on video, and when other bucks were sparring, this is the buck that he put a stop to everything. I mean, he was the boss. Man, we have worked our tails off this year. I mean, we started the pursuit for Johnny Cash, in May. That's awesome. Big G2s, all kinds of palmation. It's got these cool curves right here. Good mature buck, Kentucky. If you don't use Real World Wildlife seed, your food plots simply don't turn out. If your food plots don't turn out, your hit list buck goes to your neighbor's farm. And when your hit list buck goes to your neighbor's farm, he shoots the next state record. When he shoots the next state record, he gets on the cover of a magazine. Don't let your neighbor shoot the next state record and get on the cover of a magazine. Use Real World Wildlife seed. One of the best things about using the Real World Wildlife seed, and as I've got to see on a larger scale this year, is with Todd's soybeans. They are absolutely insane. Some of the best looking soybeans I've ever seen. Seeing the quality, it's a super great company that produces a high quality seed, and we're just happy to be partnered up with them.
We went in, did a frost seed, already had to go up and mow it, and I mean, we were talking it was 20 inches tall, and this is a property that in the past we have had no successful food plots there. So that in itself says a lot about Real World, because I mean, there's just nothing we'll even grow, and we got that clover. I mean, it's popped up pretty good.
This past season, 2013 going into 2014, I wanted to create the best food plots I could. And that's when we met Don Higgins and the guys from Real World Wildlife Seed. And these guys have it as bad for whitetails as we do. And when you talk to them about their product, when you talk to them about their whitetails, you get the sensation that you're talking to your brother. And it's not about business. It's not about anything but growing the best whitetails you can possibly grow with the best seed and offering the best product out there. And I truly believe Real World does that.
I had to redo my clover plots after a disaster last year. This year I came back with Real World Wildlife clover chicory mix, right? It's the chicory. It makes all the difference. It's been awesome. It's come up for a first year seeding. I've seen some good crops and some bad crops. This clover is just dynamite. I mowed it for the first time already last week, and I had 8 to 10 inches growth on most of it. It just looks incredible. Never seen anything like it. It's been the best clover stand I've ever had, bar none.